Gina's POV. Thank God I have my own perspective. Okay, so I'm here at my kingdom because Rumi is out for the mission and she's gone for a week. I miss her even though it's been still one day, but I have no choice but to wait for her to come home. I was going to read my book when one of my soldiers was running in and told me that we're under attack, so I have to use my powers to teleport all of my people to the safety, and I was only left in my kingdom to fight. I tried to fight all of the enemies, but I'm outnumbered and beaten up, so I have no choice but to use my remaining powers to signal Rumi and get her. After several seconds, she arrived and she saw me surrounded, so she locked on in her warrior mode and fight every enemy in sight. After the intense fight, she turned her head to me and she immediately drop her sword before she run to me. She lift my head and place it on her lap. She's sobbing. I lift my hand to caress her cheek to wipe her tears that flown down. I smile weakly at her. I tried to comfort her even though I'm hurting and beaten up. Rumi look at me with her tear-stained face. I smile weakly again at her before I spoke softly to her. Shish Rumi, I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. I'm not dying here and I'm not that weak. You know. Gina tried to reassure Rumi and defuse the situation. No, you're not fine. You're injured and I'm not taking any risk, so you're going with me and I'll patch you up. No arguments. Rumi won't take any risk because she don't want to lose Gino. Okay Rumi, let's go then. Gino agree because he don't want to trouble Rumi. Rumi help me stand up and we walk to her home, but I feel weak, so Rumi have no choice but to walk faster with me in her arms. She tried to carry me all the way to her home. I saw the tiredness on her face, so I tried to walk with her even though I'm in pain. I have to, because I don't want to be a burden to her. As we arrived in her porch, she immediately opened the door and she placed me on the couch and she immediately cast a spell to heal me and tending my external wounds after. I just let her do her job as I lay down on the couch. I saw the worry, concern and fear in her eyes as she heal me that make me feel guilty and sad because I'm injured and she have to take care of me. I'm weak that make me transform into my bunnicorn form and dozed off on the couch as Rumi still tend my bruises and wounds. I don't know what's happening around me. The last thing that I saw is her worried face.
Fast forward. Author's POV. Gino woke up from his slumber and he saw Rumi, who's currently sleeping on the floor with her on the edge of the couch. She seems uncomfortable in her sleeping position, so Gino have no choice but transform into his human form, and he slowly got up before he lift Rumi up carefully. Not wanting to wake her up, he walked with her in his arms to her room. As he arrived in the front of her room, he immediately opened the door and placed her into her bed. He tuck her in to make her feel comfortable even more. He watched her as she's sleeping before he left the room. He walked to the kitchen to cook breakfast for himself and for Rumi after she woke later. He cooked pancakes and fried egg rice, then bacons and waffles before he cooked ramen for Rumi. He know it's her favorite comfort food. He immediately serve everything on the table before he walked back to Rumi's room to wake her up to eat. He gently shook her to wake her up. Rumi stirred in her sleep, but she didn't wake up, so Gina have no choice but he have to carry Rumi out of her bed. That make Rumi woke up and she's surprised because Gino carry her even though he's still injured and he seems need to rest, but here he is, taking care of Rumi as if he didn't beaten up by the enemies yesterday and almost die because of it too.
I want to repay you for tending my wounds and bruises last night, Rumi, so I prepared a surprise breakfast for you to thank you. Gino said. He wanted to thank Rumi for saving his life, and he want to spoiled Rumi too, but he don't want to be obvious in the front of Rumi. You don't have to do for me, Gino. I'm glad that you're safe and Alicia, but thanks for the breakfast. I appreciated it a lot. Rumi appreciated what Gina's been doing for her today.